Well, a big day of racing, 7 events on the program today, and Wanderson de Villa and Sonia Wiseman sharing the spoils with a riding double to both of those riders, and a great finish in the last. The Magic Million up and coming stayers saw Jordan get home in a great finish. Let's have a look at today's 7 events.
So newspaper and newspaper about to join them, and the favourite Maurizio was $1.55 downstairs with the bookies. $1.80 with UBet, and Maurizio joins them, and they're all set to go for the first. All in at Cairns for race 1, 7 races today. The starter has them, the lights on, they're set to go for the first. 30 degrees, beautiful conditions here, a little bit steamy, they're off. Pretty good start too, break them as one, and Wrapped in Rumba wants to roll to the lead. Isadora Moore's going up with it, and the grey Chevelle Argent, and it's on in earnest up front. Just back behind them, the Maurizio, the red hot favourite, takes a sit behind them with newspaper, and inside Page drifted to the rear of the field about 2 lengths away. Isadora Moore led from going up now, Wrapped in Rumba. Chevelle Argent just takes a bit of a lead behind them, and around it goes Maurizio on the inside. Newspaper slips through, and inside Page last of all. They come into the straight. At the top of the straight here, Isadora Moore tackled by Wrapped in Rumba. Wrapped in Rumba roll to the lead. Isadora Moore, he goes for it. They were followed by Maurizio now, coming with newspaper, starting to be a threat down the centre of the track. It's Maurizio and newspaper. Newspaper, Maurizio. Chelsea jockey riding hard on Maurizio. Newspaper's got it. Newspaper in front. Newspaper. Newspaper, read all about it. It's knocked off the hot favourite Maurizio. Third will be Chevelle Argent, and they were followed then by inside Page, who beat Isadora Moore home, and Wrapped in Rumba, who rolled the lead early, was the last one over the line. Newspaper, a boil over in the first. $22.10 and $7.10 if you don't mind. Graham Watson, Watto's got this home. Newspaper, the hot fave Maurizio, $1.50 the plate. That's what it was for the win. And Chevelle Argent will be third. There'll be no third dividend. 5, 3, 1 will be the numbers here. 5, 3 and 1. Newspaper. Nice ride by Graham Watson. He's got newspaper home. Maurizio loomed up for Chelsea jockey. Just couldn't finish it off. And newspaper, who was underneath it, just kept whacking away. And it's got the prize. 5. Newspaper for Graham Watson is first. Number 3, Maurizio, is second. And number 1 is third, Chevelle Argent. 5, 3 and 1, and it's Maurizio getting the prize here. It's newspaper. Graham Watson getting the prize over the hot favourite Maurizio by Written Tycoon from Global Heights. W. Viero. J. Fitzgerald, Mrs. D. Roberts, G. Emery, P. Sayers, D. Davis and S. Phillips. Written Tycoon, Global Heights. Trained by Cherie Lindgren in Townsville, ridden by Graham Watson. A 3-year-old gelding by Written Tycoon. Second goes to number 3. So it's 5, 3, 1. Number 6 is fourth, Isadora Moore. Margins. It's a half a length. I had no idea what that looked like. A half a length by 2 1/4. $54.04 official or hand? Official. $54.04. 5, 3, 1, 6 at Cairns. A half a length by 2 1/4. $54.04. And a boil over in the first. Newspaper for Graham Watson and Cherie Lindgren take out the first. We're down in the presentations, down in the mounting yard for presentation shortly.
Just waiting now for the all clear or otherwise to come to hand on the first event in the program today. Numbers are 5, 3, 1. It's a half a length by 2 1/4. 54.04 the time in the first on the program. Vying for favouritism downstairs. All in. A bit of movement. The lights on, they're ready to go, they're off. And didn't hold them long. Gepardo out wide and Rosie's Command in the centre have begun well and are going to come across here and take the lead. Lily Karina zips up to try and go in between them, and they were followed then by Pincer Strike. I'm Mariah in a very tightly bunched group, and down on the inside Riley Saga. Well, they're pretty tight and compact at the 600 metre mark. Rosie's Command out by 3/4 of a length. Gepardo cruises up on the outside to be second, then Pincer Strike. Lily Karina's down on the inside running fourth at the moment. I'm Mariah. She might have something to give. She's behind them, and Riley Saga will stick to the paint. Into the straight they come. Rosie's Command and Gepardo, they got away. Lily Karina's trying hard to pick them up. It's Gepardo the outside. Rosie's Command on the inside. Rosie's Command, Gepardo, and now Lily Karina starting to pick them up. Gepardo might have got its nose in front. Gepardo in front, and Gepardo. It beats Rosie's Command, Lily Karina third, then Pincer Strike. Back behind them then I'm Mariah, and Riley Saga the last one in. The top 8 wins. Wanderson de Villa, the Wizard, gets home. Gepardo just a bit too strong over the concluding stages. Rosie's Command hangs on for second. Lily Karina will finish up in third place, 176. And too strong, Gepardo, Wanderson de Villa, the Wizard, Wanderson de Villa. He's done it again. Has got home here. Number 1, Gepardo. Flying Spur, Sprung, a 5-year-old gelding, Tom Headley. Malyalaska, John Smith, F.F. Perry. Wanderson de Villa. Number 1. Number 7, Rosie's Command on the inside. Battle on well for Chelsea Jockey will get second. Not too sure after these first 2 races where the inside is the best place to be. On the crown of the track there in the middle of the track seems to be where the winners are coming from the first 2 races. Lily Karina will be third. It came right down the outside for Shoei Kaya and Rhonda Inglis. 176 are the numbers after the man overboard class 3 plate. 950 metres, and Gepardo for Wanderson de Villa and Roy Chalemi got the prize here in Ray 176 and 2 is officially fourth. That is Pincer Strike for Steve Wilson. So 1-7-6-2, 3/4 by a half a neck, and 53.92 is the time on 1-7-6-2. Number 3 was fifth, 3/4 of a length by a half a neck, and we had 53.92 the time. We're down in the mounting yard for presentation shortly after the man overboard class 3 plate. Luciano for Trevor Rowe and Sonia Wiseman will be the favourite. Stanford, Chelsea Jockey on board, comes up.
They're all set to go. 1250 Cairns Hardware Class 6 plate. Race 3 on the program. Good crowd here in attendance for the 7 event program this afternoon. The lights on and they're off. High Drive down on the inside began well. Jet Down on it was one of the quickest into stride. And also Tier's Rock, and Luciano's going to drop in behind them for a nice sit. Then came Fields of Tuscany. Back behind them is Stanford up on the outside of Cashed Up Bully. They go past the 1,000 metre mark and striding out boldly. It's Tier's Rock by about 2.5 to 3 lengths. In second placing is Jet Down on it. Then came Luciano cruising up to third. High Drive's down on the fence at the 800 metre mark. Stanford's tracking its stablemate into it. They were followed back behind them by Fields of Tuscany, second last, and Cashed Up Bully is at the rear. 600 out, and the leader Tier's Rock going up now. Jet Down on it makes a bit of a move, and they put the pace on before the corner. Luciano was next. High Drive sticking to the inside. They were followed by Stanford, making ground 3 wide around them. Fields of Tuscany is waiting on and out, and last of all as they come to the corner, Cashed Up Bully. Jet Down on it and Tier's Rock go together into the straight. Tier's Rock about 3/4 of a length to Jet Down on it. High Drive is starting to get into gear. Luciano's labouring at the moment. It's Tier's Rock in front. High Drive now picking them up, and Luciano starting to come. High Drive coming at Tier's Rock. Luciano right down the outside. It might get up the favourite. I think it did. Luciano might have got up and beaten High Drive, Tier's Rock. They were followed then by Fields of Tuscany, a good run. Back behind them, Stanford out wide, Cashed Up Bully. And back behind them, last of all, was Jet Down on it. Great finish this. I think Luciano, the outside might have got up here. Super Sonia, yep, it'll get there. Beat High Drive and Tier's Rock. Luciano number 4 for Super Sonia. Out in the middle of the track. I'm a little bit suspicious of the inside. Tier's Rock battled on well, but I'd be wanting to come down the crown of the track, and that's where Super Sonia got it to the outside. And number 4, Luciano, Lilonro from Oceano. For Trevor Rowe. Has got the prize here. Number 4. High Drive is a cheeky run and hit the front. And looked all over a winner, but roaring home down the outside is Luciano. Number 4 will get the prize. Numbers are 4, 7, 5, 2 and 6. 4, 7, 5, 2. So second goes to High Drive. That was a cheeky run for Kirkystone in the middle of the track. And third goes to Tier's Rock, ridden by Manabu Kai. I'm just not sure that inside's 100% where I want to be today. And number 2, Fields of Tuscany, has finished up in. So it's a neck by neck, close finish, a neck by neck. 1:12.62 the time on 4, 7, 5 and 2. 4, 7, 5, 2. Super Sonia getting home on the favourite Luciano. And Vaunting will go around here at around about 2 to 1 with the bookmakers. A very short quote. Now Sonia Wiseman brings Willie Talk up. Zeta Hill be the last for Kerry Rocket. Zeta Hill goes in, they're all set. Ready to go now? 12.50 the journey for the maiden. HPS Contractors, the light goes on, they're set and they're off and racing. Cut and Polish. And Vaunting away very quickly indeed, and Vaunting leaps over to the fence, trying to kick up on the inside. Cut and Polish, and Panaman is coming across with Desert Gambler. Willie Talk is a little bit deep into that corner, but Wiseman starts to slot in behind the pace. They were followed then by Jettamore and Humpty Bumpty, and Zeta Heel has drifted to the rear of the field. They come off the back, and they've got 800 to go. And the leader, Panda Man, moved up on the outside of Vaunting, who's got its head on its chest, travelling okay. Desert Gambler's also there third, travelling well. They were followed then by, down on the inside, Cut and Polish. Willie Talk just behind them, and they were followed a gap in the field of Jettamore, Humpty Bumpty, and Zeta Heel is last of all. 440 to go, past Eagle Lodge before the home turn they come, and Panda Man, led by about 3/4 to Vaunting, who's being urged to forward a bit now. Already under the whip is a Desert Gambler, Cut and Polish to the inside, and Willie Talk sent to the extreme outside of them, and then Humpty Bumpty halfway down the straight. A good duel here, Panda Man and Vaunting. Vaunting got up on the outside, the top he hit the front, trying hard. Panda Man kicking back, Vaunting in front though. He just starts to draw clear now for Frankie Edwards, and Vaunting raced away. Vaunting beat Panda Man. Third will be Cut and Polish. Zeta Heel wasn't a bad run, it's finished up behind them, and just in behind them was Humpty Bumpty, Desert Gambler, Willie Talk, and a long way back last of all, Jettamore. Toppy too good. Vaunting here for Frankie Edwards and Roy Chalemi. A running double. And Vaunting by Fastnet Rock from Highfalutin. Actually, Sam Molino's got Vaunting and Frank Edwards. Fastneck Rock, Highfalutin for J. Bongiorno, or Chambers, G. Griffiths, R. Heron, G. Higgins, J. Higgins, B. Pang, G. Singh, P. Chambers, D. Dixon, A. Guest and W. Guest, only missing the wicketkeeper in that lot. Fastnet Rock by Highfalutin, Sam Molino at Atherton, the trainer, Frank Edwards the rider, number 1 Vaunting. Came away too strong for them over the concluding stages. Panda Man has battled on. 1, 4, 2, 6 and 8. 1, 4, Panda Man second, and third goes to 2, Cut and Polish. That was a good run and was specced at the market. And number 6, Zeta Heel, Kerry Rocket, has finished 4th in the race. 1, 4, 2, 6, 8 was 5th. The margins a length and a half by 2, and the time 1426. The numbers at Cairns 1426. 107.49 was the time, and it's a half a length by 2 for the HPS Contractors maiden handicap. Sam Molino, Frank Edwards, and Vaunting too strong. Only got Colour Drama to move in and we'll have them ready to go. Mashani Shiraz, a hot favourite here. In goes Colour Drama and we've got the field locked away, set to go. Cutest 2-year-old for Century Cranes. $30,000 race, $19,200 the winner. They're all in. Set to go. The lights on. Mashani Shiraz makes a dive. It's keen to get on with it. They're off. Down on the inside, Love Red began well. Mashani Shiraz quickly goes to second, and New Caledonia is burning grass in the early part of the event and zooms up around them. Must Be Obeyed goes with it, and they were followed by Mashani Believer. Just took a bit of a balk there. Back behind them then came Colour Drama, and We Just Love It is last of all. They come toward the 800 metre mark, and down the side they slide. And down on the inside, Love Red is in front. New Caledonia goes up to join it and Must Be Obeyed. Gets a beautiful sit behind them third. They were followed by Mashani Believer. Goes up on the outside of the hot favourite, Mashani Shiraz. Just cosily sitting in behind them there. Will need a run shortly. Colour Drama is next in the field and We Just Love It last of all. 440 to go. Past Eagle Lodge and on the point of the corner. Love Red just in front. New Caledonia is trying to issue the challenge. Must Be Obeyed is going for the inside running, and they were followed by Mashani Believer. Mashani Shiraz is sticking to the fence. Not doing enough at the moment though. It's Love Red, Must Be Obeyed. New Caledonia trying to finish it off. It's Must Be Obeyed who's got to the lead now. Must Be Obeyed. Mashani Shiraz getting into the clear now, but is it too late? Must Be Obeyed kicked away, and Must Be Obeyed for the Wizard, Wanderson de Villa. Second Mashani Shiraz, and I reckon Mashani Believer got third. They were followed then by Love Red, and back behind them New Caledonia, and then came We Just Love It. Colour Drama, one of the last in. Must Be Obeyed with the blue cap, darted away. Mashani Shiraz got out too late, flashed home, and I think Mashani Believer might have grabbed third. But there's no doubt about it. Must Be Obeyed, and the Wizard, Wanderson de Villa, gets it home for Rob Kosh, Jane Kosh, C.L. Bishop, Pat Bailey, V. Jones, M. Archibald, Mrs. F.J. O'Shea, Mrs. R.T. Lee Long, Mrs. M.A. Ridgway, Mrs. B. Crema Astos, and Glenda Martin. 4, 7. There's Mashani Shiraz getting out on the big screen. Now you'll see it, but too late. Must Be Obeyed. 4, 7, 8, 8, 2, 6. 4, 7, 8, 2 and 6. 4, 7, 8, 2, 6. On the Century Cranes, cutest 2-year-old plate. 19,200 of the winner. And Must Be Obeyed by Champions Gallery from Nero Voluto. A little filly, trained by Fred Wheeland and ridden by the Wizard, Wanderson de Villa. Rosa Lee Long's involved in that. 1 3/4 by 1 3/4. 1:10.76 was the time, indicating that the 12:50. That's a good time for the 12:50. We're down the mounting yard for presentation. Shorty will see the Wizard, Wanderson de Villa, performing another miracle ride. So round the corner, about to join them, and Give Me Time will be the last to go in. No Biting goes around here, a clear-cut odds-on favourite. And the field is locked away now. They're set to go. 9:50. The lights on. They're all set. Set for a start. Race 6, Century Cranes. 9:50 the journey. The gates fly back. They're off. Out wide on the track was Round the Corner. Got out okay. Aussie Jewel in the middle. No Biting, the faves going up there, and going with it on the inside is 99%. Phantom Socks is going to scoot up around them 3 wide. Then came Large Anetta, who's got to sit behind them. Then came Aussie Jewel, Zoe Bay round the corner, and Give Me Time is last of all. They come toward the home corner, No Biting in front. Going up on the outside, Phantom Socks eyeballs it, and down on the inside is 99%. Large Anetta's travelling nicely behind them for Wiseman. Zoe Bay about to hook to the outside, it's coming with a run. Then came Aussie Jewel trying to get on the winds back, and round the corner and Give Me Time stick to the fence. 99% at the front. The favourite No Biting is trying to fight back. They were followed then by Large Anetta coming home, and round the corner, Large Anetta there. It's getting through. 99% grabbed the lead out wide on the track. Large Anetta, I don't know. It's tight. It's very tight. 99% down on the inside, and out wide Large Anetta. No Biting was there in the middle. Then round the corner, Zoe Bay, followed by Phantom Socks, and back behind them then came Give Me Time and Aussie Jewel. There's a photo here. Large Anetta the outside. Yeah, or big screen. It might get it on the big screen. Large Anetta might have got up. Super Sonia might have landed this. Number 3, Large Anetta gets it. Number 3, Large Anetta. Super Sonia. Great finish. You see 99% on the inside. Large Anetta storming and got up. Large Anetta, 99%, 3-5. Not sure what's got third. There's a photo there, but number 3, Large Anetta, 99% will be second. Number 5, third. Let's have a look here. Zoe Bay was diving. 6, Zoe Bay gets third. 3, 5, 6 and 2. No Biting finished 4th. 3, 5, 6 and 2. Large Anetta, Sonia Wiseman. It's a double for Super Sonia. She won earlier on Locchiano. Number 3, Large Anetta. 3, 5, 6 and 2. 3, 5, 6, 2, and I'll have 5th, and 4 was 5th. 3, 5, 6, 2, 4. 3, 5, 6, 2 at Cairns. Margins. A short head by a half a length. And the time 54.79 for the 950. So it's got there by a short head, and they're wide apart. Couldn't pick them. 99%. And Large Anetta, gee, they were right across the track. Only a half a length away Zoe Bay, and only a nose away No Biting for 4th. And Phantom Socks was up there halfway down the straight, issued a challenge and just died on its run. 3, 5, 6, 2 and 4. A short head by a half a length, 54.79. We're down a mounting yard shortly for presentations. just won't go all the way. It goes 3/4 of the way in and just won't quite go in. They push, they shove. They're holding the gate, they close the gate. They got it closed. The starter runs to the stand. They're ready to go. 1600 the journey for the last event on the program. The light is about to go on and the field is locked away. They're ready. They're set now. They're off. Bush Version down on the inside was one of the best to begin. Beg pardon in the pink cap got away well. Test of my colours. Jordan's going to go right up behind them and try and get into a bit closer as they come into that first turn into the 1400 and into the back straight they go, and Beg Pardon in the pink cap took up the running. Test of My Colours goes to second and they were followed sitting there third, then Bush Version. Livingston was next and a half length away. On the fence came Big Tommy. Camera's got a nice spot behind them and so too is Jordan. A little bit deep there was Aldrin, and last of all is Here to Dash. They go along the back round about the 1000 metre mark. They go onto that turn and the leader Beg Pardon got out the lead by 2.5 to 3 lengths. In second placing there is Test of My Colours. A further 3 lengths back the Bush Version. Big Tommy's reefing and tearing. He's not happy. He wants to go faster. On its outside Livingston. They were followed by Camera. Sonia Reisman is working it into the event nicely. They were followed by Aldrin. Jordan's onto the back of Camera, and last of all at the moment is Here to Dash, a couple away and probably a good dozen off the leader. Beg Pardon at the 400 got further in front. Beg Pardon sailed away. Test of My Colours is the one trying to bring the rest of the field up to it. They were followed then by Bush Version. 3 lengths away then came Big Tommy, followed back behind them by Livingston. By golly, they've got a lot to catch. This one is still in front. Beg Pardon halfway down the straight. Now they're starting to come. He's tippy-toeing Beg Pardon at the 200. He's still in front. They're coming. Bush Version is now coming at him. Bush Version after Beg Pardon. He's got to kick Beg Pardon. Bush Version trying hard. Beg Pardon. Jordan flying over. Beat them all. Jordan down the outside. Got up. Beat Bush Version and Beg Pardon in a thrilling finish. Gee, the leader stopped right in the straight. Then came Big Tommy behind them. Out on wider was Camera. And then came Test of My Colours. Aldrin was one of the last in. Just in front of it was Here to Dash. And Livingston the last one. Jordan with a withering run. And Graham Cleese right down the outside. On the big screen, there it is. Grabs the lead. Bush Version might get second. And Beg Pardon, a game run, will pick up third placing, but Jordan gets us home victorious in the last. What a finish. He was well back, Jordan, too. He was a long way from them. He was near last on the corner. This is a masterful ride by Cleese. If you look at the big screen now, he gets the split in the centre of the track, and here he comes. Camera tried to go with him. Bush Version still hadn't picked up Beg Pardon. Gets to Beg Pardon now, and swooping, Jordan grabbed him on the line. Graham Cleese had his brilliant best. Terrific finish to the last, and Jordan, number 6, Graham Cleese, Stevie Pateris, he'd be grinning like a horse eating thistles. Number 6, Jordan, Steve Pateris, Steve Shepherd, M. Pateris, T4, D. Davies, F. Danziger, T. Horan, P. McHale, N. Catazano, G. Licardello, J. Zoller and J. Nash. 6-year-old by Harder Son from Mystifying, Graham Cleese. At his brilliant best, Graham Cleese there, masterful ride. Got the gap in the middle, came down the centre of the track and has got it home. Well done, Graham Cleese. Number 6, Jordan. 8, 6, 8, 7, 2 and 3. 6, 8, 7, 2, 3. It's 3/4 by a half ahead, and the time 1:33.99. 6, 8 is second, Bush Version for Steve Wilson. Third goes to 7, Beg Pardon, Graham Watson. What a terrific run that was. Camera finished 4th, Sonia Wiseman. And the 5th was Here to Dash. 3/4 by a half ahead, 1:33.99. We'll be down in the mounting yard for presentations in the CFM Magic Millions Far North Queensland up and coming stayers. A benchmark 60 taken out by Jordan for Graham Cleese and Steve Pateris.
Well, there you go. A couple of great finishes to wind up the 7 events on the program here at Cannon Park today. Don't forget the 18th of June will be our next meeting, and join the Cairns Jockey Club and be part of the action live at Cannon Park. We'll see you in June.